qui secondo me quella è una parmigiana e quella è una lasagna. Io amo i funghi. Questa è una verza, questa è una torta al formaggio, una bella mozzarella. Beh, anche una bella mozzarella.
Sì, non so neanche di come.
Very interesting.
Vediamo.
Probabilmente col tempo. Let's do a debrief of Stadera, which is this very intimate Italian gastronomical restaurant. This is all about traditional food but revisited in a more cool, edgy way. It's a very small space, as you saw. Wow, this is stunning. As I walk, I stumble across these places. Look. Anyways, we arrived there around 7 in the evening and the place was still empty, so we were very fortunate to have it pretty quiet and just all for us. The food was delicious. You have kind of a bancone where you can sit at and enjoy how the chef creates what you ordered, the orders and the food. So that was fun. We sat at the bancone, we had wine, red wine, and we enjoyed some burrata, treccia kind of thing. We had vitello tonnato, which is a very typical dish in Italy. Amazing, it was delicious. We then had parmigiana, which to me is even more delicious, and I loved it so much. Like, I'm obsessed with, like, you know, tomato, basil, cheese and all that good stuff. This itself is very designish, so I feel like it's well thought through. Like, they put a lot of attention to design and like the bancone area, the restaurant itself, to make it very enjoyable, cozy, cool vibe. And I don't know why the place reminded me a bit of Spain, like the way it was designed. I don't know, the vibe it gave me was a bit of a Spanish vibe. And it brought me back to Madrid, where I used to go and just enjoy food at the bancone and just relax and have wine and have all these kind of small dishes, like tapa dishes, easy to share between, you know, a couple that wants to have some food and some drinks. So I definitely recommend Stadera. It's around Crocetta area in Milan, and yeah, it gets busy even during the week. We went on a Wednesday actually, and it was packed. We had to book quite in advance, but still we had a great time. And yeah, I highly recommend for aperitivo, for lunch, for dinner. It's open also for takeout, but it's not what I would suggest for a place like that, because I feel like in a place like that you want to embrace the full experience of the location, you know. So yeah, that's my opinion about Stadera. Ready for a drinky? That it's your private one. Oh, you have a...
Allora, vi faccio assaggiare questo che è un Cabernet Sauvignon e un Merlot e viene prodotto verso la zona della Tara.
I will listen to you.
You trust
If it's
me.
good, yeah.
Trust me, it's really good.
She knows what I like.
You'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sì, buona.
From the glasses. And then there are some Swiss cheeses. Interesting. Wow, che bello. Ah, questa è la roviola di capra. Grazie. Do we have enough bread?
I don't know.
Lyric singers from La Scala, Japanese lyric singers. Why would you say?
Hello. So, let's do a little debrief about the second place I visited, which is Temp Enoteca. First of all, the area. It's in between Porta Venezia and Porta Romana. It's around the Piazza Cinque Giornate area or Via Lincoln, or like where all the cool hotspot restaurants are, like Da Giacomo and so on. The place itself was cute, nice interiors, the way they like created kind of a wine wall, and it was all around wine, of course, because it's called Temp Enoteca, but it was a bit of a cold vibe. Like I would have done it a bit differently, but still interesting. It's a bit of a very local place. It's not one of those places that is kind of mainstream that everyone goes, so it was pretty cool and very quiet, which I didn't mind. When I go to a winery, I rather, in Italian you say Enoteca, by the way, I rather ask the waiters to just suggest me a wine, because I feel like they are knowledgeable and they know what they serve. So I just simply say what I like, and I let them choose, and most of the time they get it right. And this time they definitely got it right. It was amazing, the wine. So we had 2 glasses each of the same wine, and I can't remember what it was actually, but in the video I think the lady tells us what it is. And then what we had was some cheese. They have kind of a list with different foods, but again a bit of a like aperitivo type of style. Then they had kind of a long list of different cheeses, and it was very funny to see that they had also a Swiss selection of cheeses. And we went for 2. What I think about the place is that overall it was great. The only thing is that they serve kind of very big pieces of cheese, which I feel like it was too much for us. They don't really give a variety of different cheeses that you can choose from, but they ask you to choose and pay for one specific cheese, and they bring you the whole block kind of thing. So it was quite a lot. So right now I feel like I'm done with cheese for a few days at least. I definitely recommend, if you want to go to a place that is a bit more quiet, tucked away from the hustle and bustle of a big city, and you want to just enjoy a night out with maybe your flatmate or a friend, but it's just a more relaxed vibe. So that was it, I would say.
Look how nice the light is. So I'm gonna do a little debrief now on the third bar that I visited, which was Non la solita Vineria, which in English means not the usual typical winery kind of thing. Let me just show you these stunning buildings. These are so pretty. I'm just walking home and enjoying this super cute area of Milan. Anyways, I want to do a little debrief about, as I said, Non la solita Vineria, which is the third bar I visited. I went there with some of my colleagues and they put us on a very cute table at the corner, which I prefer usually because I feel like it's tucked away from the being in the middle of it, and like you can actually look around and get kind of a sense of the vibe of the place. So this winery is located in Via Orti in Milan. It's a very cute area. The street is full of nice restaurants and bars, very cute and kind of like alternative bars, I would say. It is a very cute spot and I heard about it through a friend, so I was very curious to visit this winery because it's pretty famous in Milan. We arrived and the first feeling I got was pretty good. Cool space, nice wine dispositions, which made it a bit like of a wine cellar. You just stumble across these beautiful places. This University of Milan, so pretty. I came here before for like an event during Design Week here all around this super big courtyard. There were like installations and it's so pretty, my god. So what I was saying is that as soon as we arrived, I loved the vibe of the place. It looked a bit like a wine cellar, but what I didn't like as much is the loudness of the music. Like instantly the vibe it was giving to the place was not exactly what it looked like. It was very commercial type of music, which made it a bit kind of commercial. I don't know how to explain, but the music was very loud and you couldn't really properly talk. I feel like when you go and have a wine, what I love the most is like jazz music, that type of vibe where you can actually talk and, you know, chit chat with the people you are there with. And whereas the place was a bit like loud and very commercial music, so that made it a bit of a I'm not sure. But then the waiter came and suggested a wine to us, which I did like very much. Again, when I go to these places that are kind of like famous for wines, I prefer to ask them suggestions rather than choosing myself. So I just told him what I liked, what type of wine I would prefer, and they gave us suggestions and we all liked it. All meaning me and my other friend, because the other two friends didn't drink. So that part was lovely. The food was incredible and it was filling. Like at the end of it we were pretty full and it was enough as a dinner for us. Bear in mind it was like an aperitivo, apero dinner, so for us it would have been properly dinner, because then I got home and I didn't have any dinner anymore. It was more than enough. So food wise it was very good. Yeah, so I would suggest you to try it. I would recommend it. The only thing was the music, also the vibe they were trying to bring. I mean, the waiters had this outfit, all the same outfit for everyone, which looked a bit like this orange gilet that don't really have a proper sense. I don't know, I didn't really like that part as well, but other than that it was a pretty cool place. Not one of my favorite, but definitely one that I feel like recommending, because the food was great, and the wine was great as well. So yeah, that's it. The moon, I don't know if you can see it, but the sky is quite pink. Yeah, maybe you can see a bit here. Super nice. I hope you enjoyed my recommendation video of 3 bars that I visited in Milan. Any question, just contact me. and yeah, let's see what else I can try in a few weeks. I'll see you soon in the next video, hopefully another recommendation video, because I love it so much. I love to go out, try places and give suggestions or recommendations, and like create kind of a feedback for every place I visit. And yeah, I love that. So speak to you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.